Welcome back to the Factor Uncensored. Houston Mayor John Whitmire is now ordering an independent review of the Houston Police Department and when it comes to case logs. Now, this comes after a bombshell announcement from Houston Police Chief Troy Finner about how he was short staffing is impacting the department due to thousands of suspended cases. I spoke with my next guests about the situation. Let's take a look at that. And our guests are here on the Factor Uncensored. We have with us Brandon Love and Eric Carr with the Afro-American Police Officers League. Both are Houston police officers. Guys, it's your concern, or you're concerned about the future of HPD Chief Troy Finner. Obviously, he is in some controversy right now with 260,000 cases that have been put on hold for a labeling issue that no longer exists, but it had existed for years. I think it goes back to 2016. Some crimes against individuals and property as well. There have been some calls that we've heard. We don't know how legitimate they are for the police chief to step down. Your thoughts on this situation, Brandon, first of all?
Chief Finner is one of our members of the Afro-American Police Officers League, and I just want to make it clear that the Houston Police Department stands firm in its commitment supporting and advocating for all victims of sexual assault. You know, we always urge anyone to experience any type of trauma to come forward and report these incidents to HPD, because your safety and well-being is our top priority, and we will dedicate ourselves to ensuring that justice is served. Now, furthermore, Isaiah, when it comes to our Chief Finner, and under his leadership, we fully support Chief Troy Finner, and he has taken proactive approaches to make sure that the sexual assault situation is addressed. He has assigned officers throughout HPD to contact these victims and conduct in-person follow-up investigations. So we believe in transparency and accountability, and Chief Finner has our full support in his efforts to uphold these values.
And Eric, when you take a look at this situation, though, it does look bad. But should Chief Finner be held responsible for this? Is this something that happened in the past, or it happened on his watch as well, and there should be accountability? Your thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, well, it's something that happened in the past, and there is accountability that's taking place. And Chief has led from the front by addressing the issue, being transparent with the public regarding the issue. And we have to take into context what this issue is. This was a labeling issue as far as identifying incident reports or police reports. Now, incident report is, we go home right now, someone broke into our house, stole our TV. Our officer comes out and do a police report. He checks to see if there's any fingerprints, any neighbors, any witnesses, license plate number, anything to that nature. And he asks you, do you have a serial number? If there's no workable leads, Isaiah, that incident report may not get assigned to a detective to do a follow-up investigation, because there's nothing for that detective to follow up on. Now, keep in mind, we have detectives that's holding several cases. They may have 50, 60, 70 cases that they're holding where a suspect has been identified. So we're just going to give them an incident report where there's really no workable leads. We have to utilize our resources and prioritize our resources for the best ability of solving crimes for our community. So I think it's kind of unfair that some of the rhetoric surrounding it is not really accurate. These were not 260,000 cases that detectives were just looking at and decided to, hey, we don't have enough staffing for this. So our detectives do a hard job for them working these cases, and it's not fair to them to be painted with a brush that they didn't take these cases serious, or they don't take cases serious. And it's already been documented that 100,000 plus of these cases were property crime cases. We keep talking about 260 like there was 260 sexual assault cases. No, that's not the case. And Chief already identified that many of these cases was duplicate from mental health consumers. Like one mental health consumer reported like 100 reports just from one person. So I think our community is smart enough to identify and see what's really going on.
And of course, the chief has a press conference scheduled for Thursday where he will give, I assume, the public an update. Do you guys know what this press conference is about Thursday that Chief Finner will be holding at HPD?
Yeah, from my understanding, he's going to be answering questions and addressing people's concerns and just trying to continue to be transparent. You know, Chief has a lot of emotional capital invested into this incident, and I think tomorrow he's going to present some more quantitative and qualitative data to just answer people questions and just be informing the public of what's going on.